Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage and the Lohmann Diesel Moped. This is the amazing 18cc variable compression diesel or multi-fuel burning universal engine that you could fit on different stuff. In this instance, it's on a bike. They are not known to be very effective. They are known to be hard to start. They are known to be very fiddly to get to run. But in the previous video, I actually got this one running, but just barely. It was able to pull me and the bike a little bit on straight road. When I came to a hill, it wasn't possible. It was just a helping engine. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to give a little more help than that. But I got a mail from a viewer who knew a little bit more about this and also could point me towards a homepage, which was in German, but Google Translate. And that gave me quite a bit of information. And I'm going to link that homepage in this description because there's not a lot of people messing around with Lohmann diesels and we better stick together at least. But in the previous video, when it was running, it was quite smoky. And it was quite whitish smoke, like diesel smoke. And it is actually indicating that this engine was running rich. So I'm going to try to take that dripper thing out and the throttle and the needle and all that and try to reset it into factory spec and then go from there and see if I can get a little bit more go out of this. So right there is the dripper. I'm not calling it a carb because it's not really, but it's a dripper that can drip the fuel into the crank casing and then further into the engine. And by spinning this one open, I might have to use a little plier for that. There we go. Okay, so according to the document, to the homepage, this one shouldn't really be touched because it's very fine adjustments. So unless someone else has touched it, you shouldn't do that. But it's been a while and I can see that this has been loosened up before. So of course it has been touched. But the factory setting, according to that page, is to just make the needle level with this surface, and I actually think it's a bit low currently. And I would guess that if I put it a little bit in, that it will be a little bit, that it will allow less fuel, which is actually what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'm going to undo this and then take the needle out just a little bit. Maybe something like that. Was maybe a bit too much, but it's definitely out now, maybe by 1 millimeter. So it will give me less fuel at least. Let's try it out and see. Before attempting, I'm just going to give the tires a bit more air because tire pressure is pretty important on a moped like this with very little power. There we go. And I also need to clamp this one on, otherwise it won't press hard enough against the tire to actually spin the tire. It's probably something to do with the dimensions of this bike frame and the engine. I just can't make it work right. But with this one, it's okay. And then I learned last time that without some heat in the engine, it is impossible to get running. Oh, it takes a long time and I don't have the stamina for that. Getting old, you know. There we go. Let's try. uphill. Too much. Sounds a bit hard also. Let's drive around a bit and see if I can get some heat into it. Maybe better. Come downhill. Quite smoky though. Feels like it's getting a little bit better after bike on the last bit of that corner, but it's getting less and less now that it heats up.